Senate budget padding saga. I know with Ningi revealing the the missing 3.7 trillion naira in the 2024 budget, and with Jarigbe also coming out to allege that 500 million naira was allocated to some of the senior senators. Some other senators are now beginning to come out to say how much they have collected. And in this situation, Senator Engineer Abaribe has come out now to say that he got 266 million as a senator. Okay, so the money is actually not given to them free; it's allocated to their senatorial constituency for constituency projects. So, but the question is that when that project is awarded, who oversees the project? Who influences the contractor that must do the project? How is money disbursed and how does it move? So, at the end of the day, even though the senators are claiming that the monies are not given to them directly into their own bank account, you cannot separate them from the project execution administration, from project planning and determination of who should do it and how it should be done, the capacity and the size of project. Because just like we're talking about security votes for the governors, for the presidency, and for key officials, the same way constituency project money it is for the senators. Nobody gives account of that money, how it is spent. That is the truth. Because since we started this democracy thing, you can never see a single meaningful project executed by the senators in their constituencies. It's very, very disappointing, very appalling, I tell you the truth. And sometimes I begin to ask, what business have senators with executing projects? Is it their job? As lawmakers, as legislators, their job is purely to make laws and review laws and policies of the government. Their job is purely to legislate and not to execute project. They are not project managers. They are not project experts. That office or that role or that arm of the government, it has no business executing projects. The state governors and their local government chairmen should execute projects. Okay, the federal government should execute projects. The judiciary handles the judicial cases of the nation. Why the legislators, their business is to make laws, review laws, and legislate properly, and not looking for projects. So if it is Constitution that has given them that right to have some projects awarded to them from their constituencies as the dividend of democracy, I think that is very, very wrong, and that aspect of the Constitution should be reviewed and scrapped because it doesn't make sense. That is why some of them are fighting to become senators, because from constituency money and from sitting allowances and all of that, they make huge money. They are just dividing and sharing taxpayers' money. And this is why they continue to bloat the government or the nation's budget every year, because of what they are going to get. Man. And this is a game between the executive and the legislator. Before the executive will do all their own and pick it and then put it and submit the budget to the legislators. The legislators will insert all they needed. Both the executive and legislator will play games and compromise themselves before they can sign the budget. Man, this is a big business. So in this budget padding saga, Senator Engineer Abaribe opens up on the issue, reveals how much he collected. He said his own constituency got 266 million. So Senator Engineer Abaribe of Abia South, okay, from Abia South, not from Anambra, from Abia South Senatorial District, has addressed the recent claims regarding the allocation of zonal intervention project funds, clarifying the disparities in the distribution. I know he came to Arise TV to clarify all of this. So during a Senate session, Senator Agom Jarigbe of Cross River State alleged that certain ranking senators received 500 million naira each, while he received nothing, raising concerns about budget padding. So Jarigbe's assertion prompted Abaribe to provide clarity on the matter during an interview on Arise TV. So he refuted the claim of receiving 500 million naira, stating that he received 266 million, which was part of the allocations to members of the National Assembly across the 6 geopolitical zones. So Abaribe highlighted the variations in allocations among zones, explaining that regions with more states like the Northwest with 7 states would naturally receive less per senator compared to regions with fewer states such as the Southeast with 5 states. So he emphasized the principle of proportional representation, stating every zone gets its own 10 billion intervention. It is not correct when we say every constituency must get an equal amount. Can you imagine? And in the same vein, I think another senator, Senator Moye, has come out to say he received 250 million for his own constituency. The question is, do we ever see these projects? Okay, you are giving 266 million. What do you do with it? They say it's over the span of 12 months. So, because that money is to be spent within the budget life cycle of the year. But when you look at the whole 6 geopolitical zones, you hardly can see any project executed by senators. They put this money in their pocket. Yeah? They put this money in their pocket. This is very bad. And then they will go and buy a bicycle. They will go and buy a motorcycle. They will go and do borehole. Why will you be doing borehole for a geopolitical zone? What is wrong with having pipe-borne water, pipe-borne gas to the homes? What is wrong with having genuine electricity, not generators, not electricity that's powered by generators? Yeah? They won't do the needful so that they can share the money. This is fraud. I'm telling you. As obviously thieves, the criminal is now bringing North and South to divide the people because they were caught. We Nigerians are also not helping matters. Exactly. And when we allow ourselves to be easily manipulated by these rogues and thieves, why we continue to wallow in poverty, it's a very bad one, I must tell you the truth. Engineer Abaribe used to be a distinguished senator and people used to like him for being outspoken when he was under PDP. I never knew that he had left PDP and gone to ABGA. Probably he knew he was not going to go back as senator under PDP. That's why he went to ABGA. Hey, must he be going there? And just like this Ningi, Alan Ningi has been there for almost 17 years as senator. Is he the only person from his own state or from his own senatorial district or constituency? That is bad. So they see these positions as career. Once they go there, they don't want to leave it again. And they, year in, year out, they don't add value to the life of the people they represented. These are criminals, I must tell you the truth. Also, but Senator Jaringbe and Ningi got nothing, meaning all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. It is pure injustice to crucify Senator Ningi. He actually unmasked the big masquerade in the market square. No matter what the leadership did to him, the information is already in the public court. Exactly. Social media court. It's already out there. From the grapevine he too collected his Oliver Twist asking for more. Are you sure? We need to know. Both the so-called presidency and the National Assembly are nothing but big criminals parading themselves as politicians. Meanwhile, they are big thieves. Gradually, the truth is coming out. There is no smoke without fire, of course. So this situation is very, very bad. I must tell you the truth that, senators are just sharing money, taxpayers' money with impunity and looking for defense to cover it. Very bad. So Engineer Abaribe has joined them as an Abga from Abia South. This is bad. So thank you for listening and let's have a comment.